It's way too loud. Alright, let's put that down as well. Oops. Speed music. We'll put the music down here too. Let's see. So what's up, everyone? No, we'll start in a few minutes here. It's not yet 3 o'clock sharp, but I thought I'd turn on the stream because I'm eating strawberries and yogurt and oatmeal. Oh wait, not oatmeal. What are they called? Granola. Yeah, that's what it's called. Anyway, today we're playing Animalia. I don't know how to say that. I'm stupid. Animalia Vengeance. This is gonna be just like Metal Gear Solid, except with animals. Oh my god, how awesome would that be if it was actually like Metal Gear Solid but with animals? I mean, Metal Gear Solid already has the animal thing going for it. I mean, the main character's name is Snake, so... And then he fights Sniper Wolf and Decoy Octobacco and Smiling Raven and Fluffy Cow. Those are the characters of Metal Gear Solid. Anyway, I don't know why I'm just goofing around for a second. You can skip ahead if you wanna skip all this cringy intro stuff. I mean, I ain't forcing it on anyone. But, this is really sweet. This is now public eating stream. God, I must be like an actual slob. Should I like mute the microphone or? Actually, I never mute the microphone when it comes to stuff. Anyway, I guess I'll start since it's now 3 o'clock. Let me grab one more bite. Alright. Alright. Pop, 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 pop. Alright, I'm playing Animalia Vengeance. It is the demo. I don't actually know who it's made by, because it wasn't given in the thing. I guess the author is just Animalia Vengeance or whatever in the itch.io description. But you can download the game yourself if you want to play it. So, it's only 2 chapters. Apparently these 2 chapters are a lot of words, though. So, yeah. Let's do this. Nice fade out effect. That is some tiny text. Oops. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. That's kind of weird that it takes you to the main menu like that. That could use some work. Breaking news! As we are currently live on site, we are witnessing an outbreak of protests that has lasted for the past few hours. About 100,000 protesters behind me have marched in outrage against the alleged violations of animal well-being and rights perpetrated by major conglomerates of the food industry. Food grocer. What a generic name. They must be bastards. Recent concerns about global crises of overpopulation and the scarcity of resources have mounted a wave of frustration within the public that has been vocalized against the controversial methods employed by the company for processed foods, those bastards. Protests have aggressively denounced the food grocer's motives on several issues, ranging from the unsustainable production of food the unsustainable production of processed foods, the illicit treatment of farmed animals to the mass exploration of livestock for slaughter. Certainly, great calls for change are rallied by whole communities to resist the social injustices of our day.
I'm home.
Oh shit, this is voice acted! Oh, I get a break. Upon arriving home, Aiden, visibly exhausted, hangs his work attire in the closet. The tag Future Foods is brightly labeled and emanating with distinction next to his coat pocket. Two cute and fluffy corgis come sprinting toward Aiden out of excitement. Woof woof, bork bork. Oh, what? I have a problem with the art style for these dogs, though. That's really funny. Bailey and Woofer. It's like you tried on the first one, and you gave up on the second one. Or I guess you could see that vice versa, but... Strawberry yogurt is great. Oh, it's not voice acted. Never mind. Hey, let's save our game. While I rudely chew food in front of everyone's face. Alright. Hey there, you little things. How was your day today? As Aiden crouches to greet Bailey and Woofer. Why is his name Woofer? They both lick his hands and face eagerly. Despite a hard day's work, Aiden's mood is slightly elevated by their joyous presence.
Come here, you little things.
Huh, this has voice lines. It's pretty interesting. Oh, you're such a good boy and girl. Ha 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 ha. Alright, that's enough licking. We're attracting his attention from his pets. Footsteps are heard echoing loudly towards Aiden.
Welcome home.
Big brother, my name is Zuri. You're home. Oh, yeah, you wouldn't have guessed how long it took me to get home. You can tell me about that later. There's something I really want to check out. Here, just come quick. Zuri escorts Aiden briskly into the living room where the television set has been on for quite some time. Live reports of urban protests are being aired empathetically on screen. Bro, what do you think about this? It's been going on for hours. So it seems. Sorry, wrong voice. So it seems. That probably explains the heavy traffic on my way back home. It's about an uprising like this started. It's about time an uprising like this started. You already know how sick and tired I am of this food industry hysteria. I know, but I just don't get it. Why do things always end up this way? Why do they always have to result in conflict? A slight tinge of concern flutters in her voice. What can I say? It's the way the world is. The best thing we can do right now is to confront oppression on behalf of the animals. This is some, like, serious welcome home dialogue. It just feels a little forced. I'm gonna eat some more. Oh, this is the eating stream. I'm eating all natural foods, by the way. This is like, I guess honey is an animal product, so I'm like, technically ruining it for the bees. But like, honey is really good. And I guess if we like ask the bees to like borrow a little bit, then maybe it's okay. I'm just saying. Bears can eat honey, why can't I? I'm just kidding. This is the worst stream ever. I'm sorry, I'm just really hungry. That's why I'm eating. Forestalling some of the tension that would soon build from pressing further on the subject, Zuri whisks herself into the kitchen.
What do you want for dinner?
Well, what do you want for dinner? Some fresh tofu was on sale, and I bought some mock meat too, with an extra assortment of vegetables. The mock meat rice? I don't know, mock meat seems stupid. Tofu. By the way, I only eat chicken. I'm not actually like, I don't eat red meat or anything. As a word of I don't know. I don't know why I'm gonna eat this and shut up. How about that? Food. Very good. God, a tofu hot plate it is. You're lucky that I'm this nice to you. Yeah, I'm grateful. You know how I'm constantly busy all the time. Don't worry, I was just teasing you. Well, I'm gonna go take a shower in my workroom. Call me when dinner's ready. Before Aiden could rush upstairs to the restroom, Missouri cuts off Aiden off. Wait just a second, you're still messing around with that thing? You've been working on that project for years now, and it doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. Honestly, if it's taking you this long, you probably should have had a girlfriend by now. You're 28. Ugh, I wonder where she got that from. This again. You know there are far more important things than going on dates. Didn't you watch the news? Dates? That's not something I have time for, not until my experiment at work shows signs of success. And he went out rushing. I don't know why I'm doing like the randomest voices for these characters. He went out rushing and ascending to the restroom on the upper floor. Beats me, it doesn't seem like he's going to change. Off with his head then. He must really love his dogs. Ah, that was refreshing. Time for some fan service. Dinner isn't ready. Might as well look at the Communicator EX6 for a little while. Aiden immediately gets right to tinkering with his miniature gadget. It's nearly complete, but still requires certain revisions in its functioning. On his desk is an intricate series of wires and electronic technology. Disheveled lists of blueprints illustrate. And his desk does not look that busy in the background. Disheveled lists of blueprints illustrate an application of advanced engineering. Besides his desk is a small container of nifty tools and nanotechnology to choose from. Aiden locks himself into place, affixing his intellect and the manufacturing of his treasured invention. I created this. It's called an iPhone. The Communicator EX6. It's almost ready. The next steps are to calibrate the voltage and positioning of the brain signal computer He adroitly fires up the... I don't understand big words. He adroitly fires up the BSCI, compressed with approximately 10 terabytes of data, and joins it with the circuitry writing its correctly in its corresponding Amidst his intense concentration, a voice can be heard calling from outside his door.
Bro, dinner's ready.
Why did that sound like freaking Nanako from Persona 4? I wonder if they like took a voice sample from that. Nom 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 nom. The person reading my lines is also eating food, and that makes me feel hungry. So Aiden moves downstairs to the kitchen table, eager to satiate his hunger. Good timing, I'm starving after concentrating for all that time. Here you go. The food, as usual, exuding an aroma of spice, is aesthetically pleasing to take in. I've cooked this tofu with vegetable broth, soy sauce, carrots, beans, and a little bit of chili. I hope you like it. It looks great. You always outdo yourself. Maybe you should pursue a career in the culinary arts. It seems nice to make a home-cooked meal, but I'd rather not. Cooking as a business, that's too much for me. Too hectic and crazy. I think you'll do well. Both Aiden and Zuri begin enjoying their respective meals in relative peace. By the way, did our parents call you today? Yeah, they did. Sahil, stop eating. This isn't professional. Or that isn't professional, says Andy lately. I'm being yelled at in chat now. Well, guess what, Andy? Time to start eating another strawberry! Wow, this is the most professional stream everyone has watched today. Absolutely. Ooh, too sweet. Too sweet. Okay. Yeah, take that, Andy. That's what I think about professionalism. They're apparently doing well in America, but I never know what exactly they're doing for future foods. They never tell me, even when I ask. It's probably confidential, so it's not their fault. Alright, maybe, but it's unfair. I can't get to know how they're doing. While they like to pester us all the time. I'm gonna go over there and beat the shit out of oh, sorry. At least it's good to know they're fine. Whatever they're up to, I'm confident it's important. I guess so. So how do you like the vegetarian meal? You know, it's not hard to work with them considering they're processed really well.
It's good.
It's actually quite good. Where did you get these ingredients from? They seem much better than the ones I get at the cafe. Oh, you know, down at the market, but it took me a while. Vegetarian food of this quality is rarity nowadays. Aiden sinks into a mood of disappointment, genuinely disturbed by this stated fact. Unfortunately, what's going to happen is the demand for a vegetarian or a vegan diet will shrink. Everything that isn't beneficial, conducive for the meat industry will soar in price and will be left groveling in the dirt, fending off... I have a little bit of a complaint. And this is coming from the guy who was, like, eating in the friggin' mic. So I apologize if I sound a bit pretentious and asshole-ish, but... Oh, Andy's asking, so tell me, what are we playing and who are we? So we're playing this guy named Aiden. He's basically working at, like, some food lab. I don't know, I just started, so... we'll see where it goes, but, we're just at home, and this is our sister, and she's like, Big Brother, and that kind of stuff. Anyway, what I was gonna say is that, like, if you're gonna, like... Maybe, I know it's only been, like, 5 minutes into this story, but, like, if you're gonna push that political message, I'm for that political message, by the way. I think there's too much meat that we eat and animals that we kill inhumanely. I don't have a problem with people eating meat, I just want it to be more humane, yeah. That's not unreasonable to ask, yes? Because more humane meats taste better, too, so meat lovers can love that, yes. But I feel like if you're gonna go for this message, you gotta be a little more, there's a very, non-in-your-face... I don't know, I feel like... I hope it shows both sides of the argument. Maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway. I get what you're going through, and... I get what you're going through. I'm worried too, and I don't agree with the stuff done by the food industry. We've been far too patient, and my patience has run dry. The only response is reformative action and complicit silence no longer. And neither of these animals should be enchained by subversive slaves. If we only live in a world where animals coexist peacefully. Don't you worry, I'm already on it. Future Foods, per the name, is our future. The game is a race to the finish, but once it's up and running, it will surely impact the livestock industry. I'm certain of it. And in the you know, I have a feeling maybe... So what I just said, I have a feeling I'm gonna actually regret what I just said, because I was looking at the screenshots of this game. Fake gaming set! I do probably sound like Donald Trump. I bet they're gonna put a twist on it, because, like, you can't go that hard in the beginning and, like, not expect something crazy to happen, right? Anyway, in the finality of this statement, Aiden finishes his food. Don't worry about the dishes, sis. I got this. You've done a lot. You've already done a lot. Aw, why thanks, bro. Would you like me to cuddle you? Woof woof, don't do that. Yes, it's your turn now. Here's your kibbles. Woof. In a flash, both Bailey and Woofer finish their dinners. As the day winds down, Zuri continues off in their own world of leisure, and Aiden's plowing through... Oh, I burped. I already hate Aiden. Says Andy. Aiden is plowing through a couple of dishes to resume his progress on his communicator. Our erstwhile headlines news dominate yet again. Living Space illustrate not only the aftermath of the protests earlier today, but more notable instances of human brutality out in the streets. Both Aiden and Zuri jumped in front of the TV to see what it's all about. One man dead, dozens laid injured outside a pub, believed to be sparked by a drunken brawl. More details to follow as we come to live from your side. I wish actual people would fight this hard for freaking animal rights, but, you know, we can't. America's a pretty, Americans don't really care about that kind of stuff, I imagine. How stupid could these people get? Dozens of... Nom. Nom. Sorry. Public eating stream, right? Dozens of live sheep bound for export found dead today at the Fukuoka shipping port. That's actually, they are believed to be left under the searing with heat with no access to water in unbearable conditions. The company in question denied any wrongdoing and said food grocer will cover their litigation fees if caught. Tch, I hate these kind of people. They're not as sexy as me. Those poor animals were defenseless. They also don't have great abs like me. What do they get out of treating them this way? Just because they supply food to the people, they think they can get away with anything. Also, I need to go work out some more. That's horrible. How could they do such a thing? There's been a lot of that lately. What's wrong with people nowadays? Company representatives of the TV company representatives have refused to comment on the story. Let's turn off the TV. That's enough depressing news for one day. If I really wanted to watch depressing news, I'd just watch CNN. Okay. Anyway, when I've seen some of these public reports in their earnest as nightfall has arrived no later, both just live stream you eating called Indian Boy Gobbles Sweet Nectar. Andy, what the hell? Gee. Andy, you broke me. Oh god, I can't. Let's just turn off the stream right now. Let's just give up. How about that? I can't believe you said that, Andy. Holy shit. After witnessing some of the public reports in earnest, as nightfall has arrived no later, both Aiden and Zuri had to sleep to leave aside the troubles of today's hopes and more fortunate tomorrow to rise and awaken.
Good night.
It's getting late. Good night, bro.
Good night.
I think I'm gonna call it a day too. Good night, sis. I'm going to go masturbate. Ah, that was awful. I'm so sorry. What the hell? Oh, it's nighttime. I hope tomorrow brings good news. I didn't recall the progress of his works. That should do it. We should know the results tomorrow. Tetsu, I'll be in tomorrow to make sure nothing goes wrong. Thanks, Tetsu. Let's leave now and make sure we get enough rest. See you tomorrow. I'll lock the lab behind you. What? I should head to bed. Tomorrow will be another long day. Guess I'll have to take off. What the shit? When will these people learn that these demonstrations are simply a waste of time? It's so futile and comical to say the least to see them carving themselves out like pigs. But I can't help but imagine will happen if this continues. Hang on, you cut off and I picked it up and... Oops, sorry, Andy. Shota, agreeably, a public demonstration cannot... What the fuck is wrong with this guy's eyes? Okay. Agreeably, a public demonstration cannot quash the economic power and prestige of our company. I don't think so. I don't think so, Udo. You need to give them attention they seek to earn. Our efforts, as you know, are to promote the logistical method of efficient animal hoarding and all compete our competitors in stock value. You know full well it's best to take advantage of so-called economic game, given the limited proportions of I know. Hey, thanks for the tweet, Andy. Why would you? My sister might see that tweet. That's such a horrible tweet, Andy. How could you say that? It's funny. I'll give you that. Let's just... Here, I'll... Food tastes good. This dialogue in this game is... Mwah. I love it. Let's save our game, shall we? I'm really taking my time with this one today. I know, I've been keeping that in mind, but I cannot allow for to interfere, so hold back as far as we come. Any foreseeable risk should be dealt with swiftly. If anything, to gain the trust of the public and to alleviate the feelings circulating around seems to be something I hold dear, not out of personal sentiment, but out of an ideal making this company towards Scissors. To gather about 100,000 citizens in protest is no small feat. Yep. I'm just skipping some of this. This is, need I remind you that ideals, no matter how great, yes, it's quantifiable and reducible to human need. No one who has, by the way, it seems kind of weird that I'm just, like, skipping dialogue in a freaking visual novel game, but, you know, not that people can't read this themselves, but, it just seems kind of like anti-whatever the thing. If I don't read it, then what's the point of the video, right? I'm just kind of really hungry right now. That's why I keep eating. Oh, what did you get for your birthday, Andy? I renamed the stream so people wouldn't be disgusted when they found out what the stream is about. No one who has a conscience can ignore their hunger. Their tendency to survive out fulfilling. I should really just eat this goddamn bowl before I streamed. Oh well, this stream is forever ruined now. I am completely misrepresenting this game. Even if they continue to protest, there's no way to break the popularity of our products or boycott them. The demand of this fast and efficient industry is already underway. Ooh, Wonder Woman Funko Pops, that's pretty cool. I want to get the new Yu-Gi-Oh set. Anyway, as the years have shown, once we lower our costs and maintain economic control over food markets, we'll efficiently drive any reliable alternative and source of consumable meat out of the market. Our marketing strategy. Why does he look upset? Oh, that's Shoda, this guy. Our marketing strategies have already exceeded our expectations, so it's best we continue the. With the monopoly, we can demand whatever price we see fit.
Yes, you're right.
Yes, you're right. Yes, you're right. I appreciate your advice on bringing me back in line. Why? Well, we're staking is not in the lives of the people nor in the animals, but are ensured success towards our global prosperity. That is our permanent mission. Don't worry, the stage is set now. I have sponsored insiders with positions and power with relative authorities. No matter what the do-gooders do, they can't stop our goal. At the end of the day, humans still need to eat. Come, let's have a drink. I just got a dozen 50-year-old whiskeys delivered.
Now that's how you enjoy life.
This is so cringy. The two men continue their conversation, scheming and plotting on total monopoly of the food industry. Alright, I understand that the food industry does like really fucked up things, but like, I don't think they're like sitting in a boardroom like contemplating the evils of like, yes, we're gonna make all those vegetarians pay, you know? I don't think they do that. I think they just make a lot of stupid decisions. The next morning.
Good morning, boss.
Let me just finish chewing. I'm almost done with this bowl, so the social eating will stop. I ordered the Entertainment Earth exclusive when she's disguised with her sword, and the Hot Topic where she's eating ice cream. What? Okay. Item just arrived at the Department of Biogenics for the Future Foods, clocking in for the day. The morning weekdays at Future Foods is a leading research institution and developed accessible and alternative food resources is continuously rife and an active yet well-formulated atmosphere. Research has been standardized such that it is too busy nor easygoing. Oh, dude, this is my waifu. Don't you good morning me. I didn't hire you for these greetings and all. How are we supposed to get the results of the experiment from yesterday night? They're still ongoing. A further test is being conducted now. This last cycle should determine the efficiency of the experiment. Tetsu's watching over it like a hawk, and he'll report to me as soon as he's compiled his results. Well, good, but don't keep me waiting. I'm anxious to see the results all week. We should be able to get some data soon. A loud clamoring of footsteps is heard outside Koyori's office, as Tetsu is bickering up a storm of commotion, provoking Aiden to approach the door. Aiden, you gotta come quick! Tetsu promptly opens the office door for a second examination. Aiden, my face is stuck like this, and the animators didn't know what to do with it.
What is it?
What is it? Did it work? Oh, heavy breathing. Yeah, in the film she is disguised as Chris Pine, but oh, is that Wonder Woman spoilers? Whoops. Wonder Woman spoilers. She eats ice cream. Oh boy. Now I'm in trouble. Out with it. I have no time for games. I don't know. I came in as a cycle and as soon as that happened, it was like, Oh, is this? Honestly, Tetsu, you should have come after you prepared your results, but never mind that now. Let's hurry to the laboratory.
Wait! Hold on! Oh.
Wait, hold on. Give me a minute. You gotta catch my breath. Kayori rigidly leaves out of her office towards the stairwell. Aiden is nearly alongside with her, dashing to the hallway where Tetsu is seen following him from behind. As it ascended to the floor, they begin to shift their way through several scientists, passing by some others who digitally record their calculations while whiteboards are affixed to the walls, causing quite the commotion. Surely Aiden and his team has caught the attention of researchers around him, mystified by this awakened urgency. A cult of following of researchers interested in traces of the cause of this excitement crowd around the chamber door, murmuring to each other like fresh gossip. Aiden, Kairi, and Tetsu quickly gain access to the installation chamber, which purifies any contamination before entering the lab. The machine has been emitting a light mist for some time now, fogging up the view of the viewing chamber out front. The sheen of its metal is texturized with a voluminous. I can't say word. I can't do anything today. I'm stupid. All right, I'm gonna concentrate now. Let me grab some water. The sheen of its metal exterior is texturized with white, voluminous. Wait, did I just mess up something? No. Okay, let's start. All right, or let's get serious. Yeah, about reading. Looks like this is it. You ready, Boss Tetsu? Oh, Boss and Tetsu. Let's just get this over with. Let's just do it already, Aiden. I can't wait to see what will happen. Alright, well, here we go. Aiden takes a heavy breath in and exhales. 3, 2, 1. The chamber begins depressurizing and a thick mist of smoke that's my phone. Mist dissipates into the air, revealing a glossy piece of meat centered on a metal platform. I'm gonna go close the door because this is a terrible stream. I feel like this is like the worst stream I've probably done. Aiden carefully moves it into a chopping board. Kairi gasps in astonishment. Aiden and Tetsu are beginning to feel the magnitude of their success. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Tell me this isn't real. I'm not hallucinating, am I? Yes, I've seen it too. Wow!
We did it!
Looks like we did it. Aiden, we actually did it. I guess we really made it work. This is such amazing news. Out of all the previous tests, we finally broke the code. We've done something no other human being has done. Think about all the animals we'll save. with this groundbreaking achievement. We unlock the secrets of aminogenesis. With this, we know it's possible that proteins can not only be selectively expressed, but can replicate themselves through genetic enhancements. Wait, what? What the fuck is going on in this game? Beyond the laboratory is Max's discovery, welcome to applause and cheer. Yep, everyone was clapping. Do you not remember the Don't Starve Together stream? Wait, what? I do remember that. Oh yeah, that was the worst stream that we did. Because it didn't work half the time. My word, I must commend you both, the masterminds of this ingenious method of replication. We did it! We finally succeeded! Thank you both for your support after all these years. Tetsu, you were the best assistant I could ask for. Even though you worked me to the bone, I can safely say that all those sleepless nights were worth it. Alright, settle down, boys. Let's not make a fool of ourselves in front of the spectacle out there. Pointing past the insulation chamber, she's already taken notice of the growing audience has gathered in anticipation. Don't get ahead of yourselves. We still have more business to attend to. Complete your diagnosis quickly, and meet me at the rooftop garden where we'll perform the most important test of all. She changed so quickly. Yeah, you got it, boss. I'll record the data right now and prep the grill for consumption. It'll be ready in about an hour. An hour? Testing takes time. We brought the grill 2 years ago. It'll take a while to get all these things done. Fine, that's a valid reason, but be sure you finish promptly as possible. Don't delay. Yes. Alright, well, I'll check the duplicator to see whether everything is in working order. I'll report back to you once we get things sorted and come out with the meat. Good to see you boys. Good. See you boys up there soon. I'll freshen up myself. And don't you dare start cooking without me. Kairi immediately leaves the laboratory, moves past the trove of researchers, and heads back to her office. Meanwhile, 2 scientists who witnessed the extraordinary news from behind the laboratory wall seem to be mustering up something conniving.
Oh.
Tuck, all that ruckus. Tuck, all that ruckus because they duplicated a piece of meat. To think that's revolutionary, it's a sham through and through.
This won't reflect well on us.
This won't reflect well on us is what I just said in the voice line. We were the ones who pioneered the research. We were the ones to pioneer this research in the first place. You know, the credit should be due on us. There's no need to panic. It can be a fluke. They have yet to demonstrate, after all, how efficiently replicant proteins can produce them in whole. They haven't proven the success. Yes, that's agreed. It would be unfortunate if this result came out to be an anomaly, wouldn't it? Such an important discovery, that would have seemed to fail in the end. But surely they have no need for fame. They're young. They have their lives to. I seriously cannot read today. No. I see where you're going, but let's not rush ourselves. Science is.
Between opportunity and chance.
Okay. We'll give them their chance in the limelight and take the opportunity when we can. That's what youth craves nowadays. Fame.
All they want is fame.
All they want is their attention. Can't they buckle down and work for the sake of what's right? Why fame? Why fortune? Well, their fame won't last long. There's no guarantee that they'll make true science out of this. When they fail to reproduce results, we can plan to take their methods in their place.
Indeed.
Okay. Okay, so news of their success has already spread throughout Aiden's department, though it has yet to be verified. The experiment is hailed among most of the staff as a monumental success. Without the further examination, his colleagues could not deny the plausibility of raw meat in plain sight. They all currently seem to have the thought that Aiden's experiment will do wonders. On the rooftops, a new gathering of curious onlookers has amassed on the premises. Aiden cleaning up the presentation of the meat, and Tetsu is rigging up the grill have begun to prepare for their delectable cuisine. The first to dine without the use of animals or substitutes involved. The fragrance of ashy charcoal lifts in the afternoon skies, and the black smoke waves to the backdrop of a gathering crowd. Well, I've done my best to preserve the meat as a whole. How's the fire starter going? The charcoal's smoking real good. I'm ready whenever you are. Unable to contain his excitement, Aiden lets out a laugh in reply. Let's wait for the boss. We already know what she'll do if we start without her. Yeah, I guess let's not go there.
You were saying...
Come again, Aiden. What's that you say? Nothing. Nothing, boss. Nope. Well, I'll let this slide. After all, what matters now is to taste this food. Let's get right down to cooking, pronto. Okay, pop it in, Tetsu. Here it goes. Tetsu takes the meat and places it gently on the grill. Upon touching the steel mat, it begins glistening, and the heat sizzling and dribbling out drops of fat. The aroma of rich steak explodes into the air. Oh my word, it smells amazing. Do you see the fat dripping off the meat? As news of their experiment continues to spread, several more individuals are arisen to the scene in great excitement. It's almost ready. This side just needs to a little bit more cooking, and we should be done. As much as I haven't tried it before, I'm drooling just by looking at it. What are we waiting for? I've got to try this while it's still hot. Alright, it's ready. Tetsu promptly moves the cooked meat to a plate and prepares the poultry. Here's the knife, boss. Kaori stabs Tetsu in the face. Tetsu gently lifts the plate and places it in front of Kaori. Here's the piece. We'll let you do the honors. Succulent juices oozing out from its center. Oh my hands are trembling. After taking a few deep breaths, Kaori regains her composure. Overjoyed to try out the piece, Kaori takes her time to prepare for this momentous occasion.
Okay, let's do this.
Kaori begins to cut the steak into small edible chunks. Tender and ripe, the meat continues to drip profusely with fat. She spears one piece into her fork and snatches it directly with her mouth. Aida and Tetsu eagerly wait for her response while she continues to chew in delight. The same goes for the crowd, too. Everyone went silent, patiently waiting for any form of feedback from Kaori. Aida and Tetsu began to grow restless, wondering if something is wrong with the meat. The only thing that everyone can hear is the chewing sound that Kaori makes upon each bite.
This is the real deal.
The juiciness marbles all around. The tender melts in your mouth. Showing an expression that neither Aiden or Tetsu have seen before, Kaori continues to spearing the pieces of meat into her mouth. You don't say, let me try one. With a different set of utensils, Tetsu grabs a slice from the plate and prepares to feast on what may be a static and appetizing ride. He dives in convincingly, savoring... Hey, what's up, Cecil? How's it going? He dives in convincingly, savoring all the taste and meaty goodness with one containable bite. It's magnificent, better than what I tasted down at the store. Aiden, oh, if you could only try this. As Tetsu and Kaori ravage down the remaining slices, one last piece remains to be taken. Tetsu, if you don't want it, I'm more than happy to. No, I'll give it a try. I need to. Alright, suit yourself. I've had my fill. I don't know what I'm playing, actually. Aiden takes up Kaori's remaining utensils in stride. To break up the spell of the vegetarian diet, to him, is a tempting endeavor. But he has waited for this moment for so long. To finally get the chance to gratify something that doesn't prey on the harm and inequality of animals. Give me a minute. Sahil, does your mother ever question what she hears when you're locked away? Sometimes she's like, why are you making weird noises? And I'm like, what? Aiden presses in deeply into place and raises it into exaltation to relinquish his fears through an entry of a prime steak. A morsel is taken in and seconds pass.
Oh my. This is tremendous. It's so good. The flavor, the tenderness, all of it is incredible.
That's what he said. Aiden could barely take in the splendor. For everyone else, it may seem like a drab scenario, a meal of meat for daily consumption. But to him, this is a world, a revolutionary ushering in to take its place. He has personally experienced the fulfillment of his objective, imbuing him with a greater purpose to seek change. Well, I'll leave the cleaning up to you boys. Oh, jazzy music. I have an important business to attend to, which includes confirming a press conference for tomorrow. Still, report back to me with your results. I need the data. Sure, I'll come by afterwards when we have everything settled. Good. Kairi, recomposing herself, takes her leave. The audience, which took a short break... Don't these scientists have work to do? Which took a short break off of leisure to watch, have already left. Tetsu, let's clean up and head back to the lab.
Yes, boss.
Yeah, I'm already on it. Honestly, that was good. I can't believe I missed that after all these years. I bet my sister would be shocked to see me bringing these home. Well, there's a first time for everything, and you finally got it. That's true enough, but we can't get too complacent with this result. This is but just one single instance. Do you want my autograph? What? More tests need to be done, and we'll get this approved by the head chair. There's no telling what can go wrong. Yes, you're right, and not just for me either. If your procedure is indeed accurate and scientifically proven, we can adapt it to other food sources. Yeah, but that's looking too far ahead for now, so let's run some more diagnostics and controlled tests. We need to account for any systematic errors and narrow the range of variability. Wait a second. Why would you eat your test subject? Like, isn't that, like, kind of stupid? Like, it's like, oh yeah, we replicated this piece of meat, now let's eat the replicant. It's like, don't you want to, like, test out the, like, shit in it first? Like if it's, I don't know, that's so weird. I don't understand. In other words, we need to prepare for this publication. You got it, boss. They measure, gothically record, and write their findings in a more operational scheme of research. Aiden undergoes several trips from the lab to Kairi's office and back again, reporting and negotiating some terms with her. For the day, they have proceeded with sufficient progress and are now looking to turn in relieved. And performing a final check on the duplicator, they lock up the lab and begin to head home.
I'm home.
Aiden steps into his abode, ready to tell his sister the good news.
Welcome home.
Welcome home, bro. How was your day at work? I have no idea what I'm watching. I have no idea what I'm reading. I had a long and strenuous day, but that it was also the most important. The most exciting. You won't believe what we managed to do. Oh, that's exciting. Well, tell me over dinner, because I don't want to hear it right now. I'm already preparing a cooked meal for us. What would you like this time? Heh, I have something special for us. Check out what's in the bag I brought home. Oh, I guess they must have made multiple copies. What's in it? Go on, take a look. You don't say, is this? Where'd you get this? What happened to no eating meat? Don't be mistaken, this is the world's first synthetic meat. No livestock, no bones, no blood, no bones. It's all genetically created in the lab. Wow, look at it's marbling. What meat is this? Kobe steak. It may have been some years ago, but this was the most highly prized, highly sought out meats available. I've never dealt with something like this before. I bet they're sure amazing. I'm sure they're amazing. Aiden is cool. So what do you want me to cook this? So are you sure you want me to cook this? Yeah, it made a believer in me. If this meat is approved for commercial selling, we can choose not to be vegetarians anymore. That's incredible. Well, let me look into how to cook steak. Zuri zooms. So I guess this guy wants to eat meat, but like he doesn't want to actually like kill animals to like go that way. Like he likes meat, but he feels awful about like hurting animals and stuff. I guess I never thought about that. That's pretty interesting. Zuri zooms to her room and expands her repertoire in cooking. Aiden, meanwhile, puts his clothes back into the closet and shuttles himself coolly into the living room, preparing himself to go to a shower. Zuri rushes to uncover Aiden and what she found, skipping down the stairs. Bro, I found a recipe. I'll let you know when dinner is ready. Sounds good. I'll have a shower then and then head to my room. Alright, leave it to me, brother. Brother, I put some porn in your laptop. I'm just kidding. Aiden sinks to his room, ready to resume his progress on the communicator device. What a day. Let's hope everything works out smoothly. It probably won't. So let's save our game. Aiden meticulously begins working on his X-Keys Communicator EX6 and types in data into a graphical interface. This seems promising. After I insert these parts, it should begin functioning. Zuri's voice is heard out shouting from below.
Bro.
Dinner's ready! After some assembly, he presses a button. Why isn't this turning on? Perhaps it needs some time to update? Never press and hold the power button. I'll try holding the power button for a few seconds. It's not reacting. Perhaps I need to charge it longer? Bro, I said dinner is ready! You better come down here before I take a knife to your face. Yikes, I better get down there fast. I'll be coming right down. Aiden has set aside his communicator and leads himself towards the kitchen. Not long after he left, the sound of something powering up can be heard emanating from his bedroom. So how did it turn out? I think it turned out great. Here you go, let's dig in. That steak is served on sizzling hot plate, accompanied by roasting potatoes with the automatic gravy bubbling away. This looks great! Before I forget, here's your dinner. Some steaks is placed into Wolford and Bailey's bowls. Woof woof! They begin gobbling down their meals and unhesitatingly. Oompht! Oompht! Says Cecil. Wow, look at them go! We got ours to go through. Both carve into their meals, filling themselves scrumptiously as they please.
Wow.
Oh my god, this is so good! Big brother, why don't you ever feed me like this, you fucking selfish brat? Right, this is the best thing I've ever tasted. What about Kaori, or not Kaori, her Zuri is like a freaking psycho. That'd be really funny. I didn't want to go back to being a vegetarian. I wouldn't want to go back to being a vegetarian after today. It's unbelievable how something this good came from a lab. Yes, and if my method is proven successful, we can replicate the model to other varieties of meat products. Chicken, fish, lamb, and so on. That's quite incredible, and to think he figured something out that is this complicated. It took years and effort, but I can safely say it's paying off now, thanks to the power of visual novels. This would be the first step to dismantling the livestock industry and resolving social injustices. That's been your dream this whole time. I'm so happy for you, bro. Yes, it has, and it's about to come true. Amid conversation, Aiden receives a text from Kaori. Press conference is slated for tomorrow. Be there at 6 a.m. sharp. No excuses. I just got a message from my boss about a press conference. Thanks for quoting me. I just got a message from my boss about a press conference tomorrow. Gotta wake up early in the morning tomorrow, so I'll need to turn in early tonight. Aiden finished his meal, leaving behind no trace of a leftover plate. Thanks for dinner, sis. I'll be heading off. Of course, and I'll take care of the cleaning as soon as I frickin' take that knife out of your frickin' chest. You got to get as much rest as you need.
Good night.
Good night, then. Good night, bro. Make sure I don't smother you with a pillow. Hey. The night folds back after a complete and outstanding day. A greater movement in science is slowly paving the way in the warfare against powerful monopolized institutions in the food industry. Aiden crawls into bed, hopefully that the future foods will be equipped with some ammunition to bring underway the liberation of animals. Meanwhile, as Aiden and Zuri are asleep, Wolford and Bailey are lounging near where they smell the heavenly aroma of steak lingering in the kitchen space. Uh-oh. Unbeknownst to Aiden, the communicator has been actively translating dog language to Japanese.
The meal was so good that I'm shivering with excitement.
Holy shit, I knew there was going to be some crazy plot twist.
Why don't they feed that to us every day?
Oh my gosh. Beats me. Can't have everything I want, I suppose. Well, there's got to be more than this.
I trust that our masters are looking out for us.
We have no choice but to stick around.
You're right.
You're right. I just want more of that meat after all. Uh-oh. Me too. I'm drooling about it already. Both of them linger around the kitchen for a little while before heading to bed. Uh-oh. Plot twist. Animals can talk in this game. The next morning, Aiden wakes up feeling fully recharged. Well, that was a good night's sleep. It's been a while since I could rest that easy. Aiden feels though a weight has been lifted off his shoulders. The success of the experiment at Future Foods has elevated his spirits for the day. Gotta get up and prepare for work. Energized, he undergoes his morning routine faster than usual and heads out to the living room. Try not to wake up his sister, Aiden slips around the corner. As he reaches to the living room, Bailey and Wolfer appear, salivating for some food.
There you go.
Aiden feeds some dogs treats as he leaves. I'll see you later, okay? Don't be too noisy. Woof! My name is Bailey, and I am Wolfer, and I woof, and I cook, and I want more meat. The day at Future Food is pronounced with anticipation of the commercial arrived lab-grown meat. A flurry of reporters surround Kaori as she enters the company lobby. Aiden has just arrived to witness her public announcement.
We're proud to announce that we have successfully produced our first batch of lab-grown steak.
With further development, we are highly confident that we can extend our procedures to produce other types of food, such as fish and turkey at commercial quality. Ma'am, may you explain why this experiment was conducted?
There are two objectives.
There are two objectives we have to set out to achieve. The first concerns environmental and human sustainability. We understand that the current practices employed by the livestock industry is not sustainable to our nation and global needs. As the population becomes more congested, more animals are required to be harvested or fulfill our basic needs. That won't do. At our rate of consumption is quite simply outpacing the natural reproductive rate of livestock. The second concern is a matter of efficiency. Should we be clearing forestry and expending our resources to accommodate larger farms? I think not. They simply act as a drain to our energy and taxpayer expenditures. So to follow up, do you believe your experiment is the answer to the looming food crisis?
As I said, we started this project to ensure we have access to sustainable production of food.
And to reduce our dependency on harmful practices as endorsed by top conglomerates. In other words, the production of clean food is the next step to providing us an affordable and sustainable quality of food. But how can you be so sure that the public is willing to consume lab-grown meat? Wouldn't there be concerns that it is unsafe or genetically malformed?
We will be sending our experimental data to other research institutions.
To ensure the validity of our results and the safety of the public, when we shall publish these results as soon as we can. Let me open the door, because it's actually getting really hot in my room for some reason. Okay. If you were asking about its taste, that is a matter of subjectivity. However, I assure you that taste tests shall be produced, though it goes without saying that lab-grown meat itself tastes no different than actual meat from actual livestock. But yes, what about the farming industry? Have you considered what you're doing may upend local economies and the livelihood of farmers? We are a company that prides itself on providing an alternative food source for the public. The grand scale of our involvement, however, are out of our hands.
We are negotiating a rescue plan.
But we are, at the moment, negotiating a government's rescue plan, if you will, that will help farmers transition adopting methods of alternative farming. In this way, as we are in consultation with our government, we can better assist the concerns of farmers as well as public needs. Over here, you may share the following next steps of this experiment. What's in the horizon? We will continue to experiment with other meat products.
That's all for today.
That's all for today. Please look forward to updates in the upcoming weeks. Just one more Corey sweeps herself away from the lobby and begins heading to her office. On her way, Aiden carefully follows her, swiftly dodging an onslaught of clattering reporters who appear to be blocking the entryway up. Jeez, that was exhausting. Aha! YouTube, I caught it myself, says Lily. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Jeez, that was exhausting. You handled that well. If I had been interviewed, I'd surely have collapsed under the pressure. Now let's make out. Well, I'm relieved to hear that it's over. Let's make out as well. Never mind. But we'll be having another press conference in 2 weeks to affirm the viability of this experiment.
Yes.
They never tell me when you stream. Oh, if you wanna, so if you go to my channel, there should be like a little bell icon that if you click it, it will light up, and then it will, I guess it'll like email you or something, or like a little red thing will appear on your YouTube thing whenever I go live or whenever I upload a video and stuff. So that's probably the best way to get updates. But anyway, we should be fine. I've been monitoring the duplicators and testing the samples that's been churning out at proper intervals. Testing procedures shall take some time, but I'll be sure to send my results to other institutions. This needs to be checked properly. I can't overstate how important that is. This game is pretty. Yeah, it's got some pretty nice assets, actually. Yeah, you're right. But you know what?
Why don't you take the rest of the week off?
Okay, you worked extremely hard to give us this immense opportunity. Let Tetsu handle the machines. I think it's time he managed his own for once. I have 495 notifications. No, I have notifications on. It just tells me after you're done. Oh, that sucks. That's a real stinker. Some time off will be good for you as my treat. I can't remember when you last took a day off. Maybe you'll find enough time to get yourself a girlfriend. Kaori, aren't you my girlfriend? Kaori charmingly winks at Aiden. Ooh, baby! Girlfriend, she sounds surprisingly like sis. But don't we have to experiment on other types of meat? Aha! Leave that concern aside. A break won't kill you, will it? I'm confident that you and Tetsu will handle the other experiments just fine. So anyone catch me up? Oh, okay, so basically it's fine, because like the first like half an hour of this stream was just me eating in front of everybody and acting like a slob. So basically this guy Aiden is like, he's like a scientist at this place called Future Foods, and they basically did an experiment where like they created like kind of synthetic meat or something. So it tastes like actual meat, but it's not actually made from any like animal or anything. So they wanted to do that because he loves animals and he wants to like help them out and shit, I guess. But like he also I guess that it's kind of implied that he likes eating meat too. So he's kind of like conflicted or whatever. So I mean, he's doing his research to. So their meat thing was success, and it tastes like actual like meat or whatever. So basically, we're just going from there. They just had a press conference because they made it known to the public or something. But then there's some like evil masterminds trying to like stop them or something.
Aiden, this is an order.
As your boss, I order you to take the rest of the week off. It'll only be a few days. It will only be a few days. Looks like I have no other choice. At least I'll find time to work on the communicator. Maybe I'll go to a strip club or something too.
I'll accept your offer.
Fine, I'll accept your offer. Brilliant. Just be sure to brief Tetsu on what needs to be done before you leave today.
Yes, boss.
Yes, boss. I'll see you next week.
Did you see the news about future food?
My eyes are melting.
These guys seem like trouble.
But no matter their efforts, I doubt that they'll pose a threat to the establishment of our monopolized empire. Mohahaha.
Our side.
Well, you're right. The government is on our side. We need to worry about the prospect of the industry falling to the wayside. We still have the influence of the media and local policies.
I'm not keen on having any kind of power taken away from us.
Bye. I'm gonna go. I gotta psych myself up for talking to people tomorrow by laughing. Okay, Cecil, bye. I'm getting quoted a lot on the Discord. Still not key. Okay. Not in the slightest.
Let's lay low for now.
Let's lay low and keep a close eye on their progress. Huh, I love meat cooked in all ways and I love animals. That sounds like awesome. That sounds like an awesome fake invention. I have no idea what villain is concerned about meat consumption though. Well, I mean, actual companies that slaughter innocent animals without a second thought, yeah. They're not too concerned about what people are eating either. We'll also see how the public will respond to their success. It's possible that they may find difficulty in delivering the results.
I've got a few people at my disposal.
A few generous donations here and there should surely get their mouths loose. We'll have future foods set under our surveillance.
Excellent.
Be sure that your sources are trustworthy. We can't afford any setbacks.
I don't intend to make any mistakes.
I'll prepare negotiations with them. I'll let you know immediately if I hear any updates. Certainly, I'll take my leave. I'll walk you to the door. And then they both kissed. You're so evil, I love you, Pip. Meanwhile, back at the lab, Aiden and Tetsu are deliberating about their recent progress. Tetsu, how's it looking over there?
Hey, Aiden. Good
Hey, Aiden, good timing. I'm planning the cycles for other types of meat, other meat types. Can you take a look for me? Aiden is examining Tetsu's work and management. Meticulously organized and detailed, Tetsu has gained much of Aiden's favor and approval. Yeah, that looks good. It's going well as planned. But to make sure that there's no cross-contamination between cycles. Great, I'll work accordingly to the procedures that I've set up then. The test cycle should, I hope, be done sometime later this week? Yeah, actually, I wanted to talk to you about that. Kairi asked me to take a few days off work just to clear my mind. And would you like to look after the machines in my absence? On a break, you say? I don't mind at all, but...
time to find you a date.
Maybe it'll be right time to find you a date.
Why is everyone asking me to find a date?
Am I really this miserable? Anyway, if there's nothing else that needs my attention, I'll be leaving things to your capable hands. Of course, go have yourself a well-needed rest. And don't worry about matters here. When you come back next week, I'll be sure to have made some progress. I know I can always count on you. Oh, and I'll be bringing a few pieces of meat home with me too. I bet Zuru would be delighted to cook more of these. Sounds like a great plan, and my family enjoyed ours too. Well, have fun and enjoy your time off.
Bye.
Item begins to gather his belongings and head... Wait a second, why would it be safe to consume that meat? They don't even know like the side effects and shit, so what the heck? That's a kind of a weird thing. I don't know. Ida begins to gather his belongings and head his way back home. On the way through tumbling traffic, a sense of relief showers him as he prepares to settle in his weary mind at ease. Finally, he reaches his home in the early to mid-afternoon.
I'm home.
I just got home. Bailey and Wolfer shuffle over to Aiden, as always, with their light-hearted doggy fervor. Woof woof!
Well, Welcome home.
Oh, welcome home, big brother. I have just sharpened my knife today. You're home. You're surprisingly home earlier than usual. I was ordered to take time off. They want to eat meat. They want to eat the meat as well. What the heck, Lily? Insert Letty face. I was ordered to take time off work, but look what I brought back with me! Aiden ruffles some meat out of the grocery bag and shows it to Zuri in front. You killed some animals? Big brother, that's amazing! Wow, more lab-grown meat! Oh, guess we'll be seeing more of these in the near future. I can't wait to cook them. I've been looking up several different recipes too, but none of them involve all this synthetic crap. Maybe you should just butcher some real animal. What about if Zuri is just like an animal killer? That'd be really funny. And these corgis actually hunt down other animals and they bring their carcasses back. That'd be amazing. I'll need to drop by the market tomorrow to buy some groceries. Do you mind making the same one as yesterday's? Why not? I'm thinking about it. Got me salivating already. I know, puppers are so adorable, but different art style. It's confusing me. Yeah, it confuses me too. Sure thing, you know the drill. I'll let you know when the food is ready. Yeah, I'll be in my room. Tinkering with that thing again, right? You should really get some fresh air, brother. She like holds a knife up to his neck. You should really... Oh man. You can't always be working on that thing day in and day out. Why don't you spend your time with your sister? You know how important it is to me. I'm almost done with its oh wait, that's Aiden. You know how important it is to me. I'm almost done with its construction. Hunter corgis are the unexpectedly killers. Yes, they are. Alright. Well, I'll let you know when dinner is ready. Great, I'll be looking forward to it. She starts grinding her knife to like I don't know. I just want her to be a serial killer. That's the plot twist I'm expecting. In his room, Aiden is yet again chipping away at his work, readjusting his methods and discerning how to bring his invention to a working order. Maybe I should solder it down and tighten more screws. The assembly and engineering seem to be working fine. I don't see why it's not working, but Aiden, driven to apply its functionality, tests each component to ensure that no kinks or errors are involved in apparent inactivity of this device. He picks it up and switches it on again, but to no avail.
Is it not working?
Seriously, why isn't this working? Maybe I just need to recharge it. Bro, dinner is ready. You better get over here before I stab your freaking neck again. Alright, I'm coming. He's like in an abusive relationship with his sister. Before he leaves his room, he charges the communicator. This music is very strange. Here you go. Dinner is served as you like it. Well, I don't see any of their parents, so maybe she ended them. Their parents are actually dead. That'd be funny. And really messed up. Wow, look at that. You're really improving yourself more and more. Thanks. I did a lot of research earlier today on how to cook the perfect steak. Wait, why is his sister living with them anyway? I guess because both of their parents like live overseas or something and work there. I don't know. That's what the excuse was in the beginning. I also brought you some beer. Thought we should celebrate your experiment success. Oh, splendid, thank you. Aiden dives into the food and takes a bite. Just as I remembered it. I'm curious to see what else your experiment can produce. Yeah, that's underway.
Seafood, poultry.
Those are in the horizon. Sooner or later, you'll be able to cook to your heart's content. I guess so. It'll keep me occupied for sure. But I prefer slaughtering real animals. I can't wait to test out all the recipes. They continue happily eating and chatting away. Thanks for dinner, sis. Just leave everyone in the dish. Just leave everyone in the... Whoa, what? Thanks for dinner, sis. Just leave everyone in the dishwasher? Everyone? Who's everyone? I think I throw the puppies in the dishwasher? Oh my god, this is a murder after all. I'll take care of them tomorrow. Will do. Glad you liked it. Brother, you've become a serial killer like me. I'm really happy. A big meal and a half dozen beers later, Aiden returns to his room. This is a dark family. When's the last time I had to drink too much? It certainly feels different not to worry about the work for once. But maybe Aiden recalls to himself several past incidents with his solitary life into question. You've been working on that project, you girlfriend. Maybe find a date. I'm so hungry for chicken or bacon, but I'm too lazy. Get the people out of the dishwasher, says the lady. Find a date. Why all of a sudden? I have a sister, isn't that? Oh, I mean, whoops. Well, I guess one wouldn't hurt. Might as well give it a go. Remember Tetsu talking about something called a blind date? A blind date? Date bottle! Apparently this is Naruto. An app that's supposed to help with people with mutual interests. Let's save our game because I want to choose my waifu later. Hey man, have you heard of this blind date? It's really convenient, you know, it matches you up with this what the system thinks is your most compatible partner based on your personal information.
Isn't that exciting?
I've heard many success stories from my friends. I wonder if I'll find the girl of my dreams one of these days. He's like drooling, like he what? This friggin' creep. Jesus Christ. Someone call CNN. We got another sexual predator over here. Well, I guess that's enough to convince me. Let's give it a go. Aiden downloads the app on his phone and registers a personal account. Then the app, he's actually doing it. Welcome to Blind Date, where strings of fates has connected over 200,000 couples. Will you find your next existing partner? The app continues to intimidate him with text. Here's how Blind Date works. All you need to do is tell us a little bit about yourself and select the most quality of it, like any other website. It's a coffee that makes you go blind. YouTube challenge. What? No bias, no swiping. If both sides agree. Oh, so it's like Tinder. Okay. Everything is anonymous until you meet. Okay. It's up to you to find out what happens next. At the end of the day, both of you be asked if you'd like to meet up again. If you both agree, we will send your date's contact information. At no cost, we guarantee your confidentiality and identity and information. Fate. I'll dabble with some fates. I better give it a shot at the romancing myself. Wait, did you just say? Wait. Wait. What? This line of dialogue. I'll dabble with some fate. It'll give me a better shot than finding romance myself. Oh, okay. I thought they were making a masturbation joke. Oh my god. Aiden begins to submit his personal information. His name is Aiden Akihiro? What the hell kind of generic name is that? A gender male, age 26, height is 180 centimeters, weight 72, I think. What are my age preferences? I don't mind slightly younger or older. How about 26 to 31? Is that too wide of a range? What do I like? It's a trick question. I love animals. Based on this information, these are the top traits we think you'll be most compatible with. Please pick the one you think is most important. Animal lover. Of course, I want to meet another animal lover. Aiden submits the following choice and sees a gear rotating on the screen. This is amazing. This is the best part of the game. Beat, meet, repeat. Lily, what the heck? You're a giant perv. Thank you for your submission. We will now work to find your best potential match. Once we found something special, this is the best part of the game. I'm having fun with this part. I don't know, the game started off like so serious and like so like hamped up with this like political message that it's just, and then it just like kind of like goes into this shit. Like, I have a weird, this is a strange game. Once we found that special someone, you will receive a notification from us. We're excited to see what fate has in store for you. Okay, I think I'll leave it at that. I wonder if I will hear back from them. But before I forget, I better check that communicator X6. I then switches it on and the blue LED lights flash on. The device gets purring in place.
Is it working?
Wait, what? Did I do it? Did I get it to work this time? Aiden places the device in his hand. For him, a faint sound is heard outside his door. To his surprise, Aiden works closer and listens to the mysterious noise. What is this faint sound? I can't quite work out what it is. Closer and closer, Aiden creeps to the door and also to the edge of the screen. BBL? What does BBL mean, Andy? Be vegan, get hot babes. That's the game's message. Oh, be back later is what Andy is saying. Sorry. That means Lily's gonna be the only one here. Nothing can prepare him for what he would hear next. From behind the door, Aiden hears a voice talking. Today's dinner was great. Boy, I wish we could have that again. You tell me about it. We've been pampered so well lately. The noises which Aiden hears through the door is filtered through the mechanisms of his device. Both outside the ruckus as created by his dogs and the translated verbiage of their speech and heard in unison. Is this it? Have I done it? After hearing some spoken words translated by the device, Aiden reaffirms that the device is indeed working. I've completed the communicator. What a grand success this is. I can barely contain myself. BBL stands for be back later, I think. Anyway, the alcohol is getting to me. I should probably climb out tonight and, I'm the chosen one. Fire and fire. I'll save the celebration for tomorrow. So Aiden, after a sudden burst of excitement, slumps into his bed and masturbates lazily. With a few days of break ahead, coupled with the alcohol's effect, Aiden falls into a deep slumber. Next morning, Aiden begins his first day on break. He gradually slides out of the bed with the grogginess that still lingers in his mind from all the drinking he did last night. With available time, Aiden as he decided himself, should attempt to make use of this today. In his slumber, Aiden's phone begins to vibrate. Aiden's phone begins vibrating incessantly at his desk. Ugh. Is it morning already? Man, I probably drank too much last night. Let me check this through. Does being drunk really make your face red and flushed? Actually, to some people it does. I know some people who get really red-faced when they drink. Is someone messaging me? Aiden grabs the phone hastily to find a notification from dates, blinking in a sprightly manner.
A match? It already came this quick?
That's what she said. The message declares the good news. Congratulations, we found a match for you. Would you like to see what fate has in store for you? I guess the system really does work. The cafe is nearby too. Should I still confirm? It's been a while since I've been on a date. Dude, let's save our game. We're going on a date. Oh my god, this is the best game ever. It would be good to meet with other people. Even if I don't get a prospective partner down in the line, I can still gladly enjoy meeting new people.
It can't go that bad, right?
It probably will go bad. Aiden confirms the appointment. Thank you for your confirmation. Your appointment is now booked at the designated location. For tips on successful... yeah. Does it seem a little bad to check the reviews for my date tomorrow?
I practically have zero dating experience after all.
Dude, you're an anime character. You don't have to worry about it. Aiden closes the app, feeling anxious about the date tomorrow. On a brighter note, he remembers the successful conduction of his invention last night. Oh, that's right, the communicator. It has been working so far, but it's far from being a complete success.
I'll need to test this out today.
How do you know it works if you haven't met them yet? Because this guy's a total nerd. Aiden stalks away the communicator EX6 and heads out to the living room. Good morning, sis. Leaving for school early today? Dude, she's a waifu. I love the sister character. She looks so kawaii, desu desu, you know what I mean? Good morning, bro. Yeah, I got club activities later today, like murdering some animals, so I'm gonna go set things early to set some things up. Like, I'm gonna hang a cow from the ceiling. It's gonna be great. I may be home later than usual today, though. I see, that's no problem. I'll get the grocery shopping done then. I got some free time anyway. That'll be great. I'll hand you my shopping list. It'll have everything we need on there. Oh yes, but I forgot to add mushrooms. Would you mind remembering to get that? If you don't get the mushrooms, I will kill you. Sure thing. I'll see you later then. Hope you enjoy your time at school. Aiden is pronounced Aiden. Oh, sorry. Aiden? Sure thing. I'll see you later then. Hope you enjoy your time at school. I'm running late. Bakaro, you better get out of here. Zuri, feeling rushed, puts on her slippers in front and hands Aiden the list and begins to prepare herself to leave.
See you later.
Yeah, I gotta run now. See you later. I'm gonna slaughter some animals. Aiden remembers to himself after she promptly left. What a crazy sister I have. She's always so energetic. Oh, so much energy. Maybe I should head off too. See you two later. Take care of the house in my absence, okay? I'll spend time with you after I'm done shopping. He's gonna cuddle the shit out of those dogs. He sprouts his way through the closet, throws a light jacket on, and sets himself out to the front door. The natural smell of spring air, rippling rays of sunshine invigorate the morning atmosphere. Aiden dashes into his vehicle and tumbles his way into ongoing public... Is this guy a safe driver? Dude, grocery shopping visual novel. I can't even believe it. At the grocery store, he assembles a mental list of what Zuri had requested of him. The soothing melodies of stock and trade Muzbaku brings him forward in his casual grocery... What? That sentence. I'm Aiden and I look super sexy right now. This sure is a nice change of pace. I haven't done these errands in a while. Going through the list he's compiled in his mind, he runs through each item with quick efficiency. These items are set. Now, what was the last one she wanted me to bring? Mushrooms! I wonder if Sis is going to use this for meat. I can't wait.
I think that's it.
Well, in either case, I'll have plenty of time to mess around with the communicator later. Hey, welcome back, Lily. He purchases the necessary items and promptly leaves the store. For whatever it's worth, he's more adamantly interested in resolving the world affairs of animal cruelty and resource scarcity than simply indulging in the everyday platitudes of shopping or watching TV. The park nearby is ripe for his first test to observe his communication with animals. So first he tries to use it on children because they're the animals as well. Never mind. Sorry. That wasn't funny. As he enters a scenic tranquility, he eagerly turns on the communicator. It hums in working order as he clips it into the internal pockets and out of sight. The yogurt got bad. Oh well. I wanted to finish my yogurt, but I was streaming. The park is silently still and free from human presence, a perfect occasion for him to demonstrate the capacities of communicator undisturbed. I think he's just vegetarian. He's not vegan. I wonder how far the range of this device can extend.
I'm not hearing anything peculiar yet.
He tumbles around the corner and to his surprise he finds a rat. He finds a rat gnawing away at scavenging over leftover food below a bench and remnants of breakfast, or perhaps lunch, that has littered his way through the cracks. What the fuck is this? What the What? What the shit? What the shit? shit, are you... The rat continues peacefully to consume his prize that until Aiden decides to interfere, hoping to witness some verifiable results on his... What the fuck is this? Is this actually what they're going for? Oh my god. Okay. At the sound and sight of towering human figure, the rat instinctually flees in shock.
Wait, no! I just want to talk. Come back!
What a fucking weirdo. He's just running around talking to freaking animals. But to no avail, the rat had already sped off into the bushes. That's not a rat. That's a fucking social... That's an experiment gone wrong. Holy shit, that was obviously a used asset, I think. And a flight of fancy begins to rummage around the bushes, but the mammal is not to be found. Wherever it went, Aiden surely must be gone, Val. After several excursive attempts to get in touch with the friendly animal, Aiden suddenly hears a cry from help. Out of the blue.
Help me!
Wait, is that a cry for help? Aiden, without pause, instinctually urges himself to locate the distress call. And now he's Snow White. And yeah, rats don't have eyebrows.
I'm coming!
What the fuck is this? Shin Megami Tensei music? Where are you? Don't worry, I'm coming. He frantically... I shouldn't have eaten that yogurt. My mouth is getting all weird now. He frantically winds through various passages in the park and searching quickly... It's a park, why would it have passageways? Quickly for the individual in trouble until he manages to finally obscure the origin of the call. In plain sight under a canopy of trees, he finds the same rat attempting to fend off the swooping attacks from a fierce Hayabusa hawking at its prey. Please don't eat me, I'm very kawaii desu desu. To his dismay, he was expecting to be called up for someone, not an animal at all. But provoked by the rat's pleas for life, Aiden immediately steps into the fray and rises to its defense. Stop! I have no more of this! Go away, you bird! Aiden grounds himself between the prey and the predator, stretching out his arms wide to halt the affront. The rat and the Hayabusa perched on a tree branch, frozen in absolute surprise. Neither of them budged an inch. What did you say? There's no way. Did I just hear the human speak?
I was not expecting this at all.
A human who speaks to animals? Wait, I can hear you too? I suppose I'm at a loss for words. Aiden, equally mystified upon hearing their speeches, however filled with a sense of ambition.
It's working!
It works! It finally works! I really did it! It's a total success! What is going on about? Human, we're in the middle of something here. Could you please move out of the way? At this moment of jubilo, Aiden returned to his senses.
I can't do that, bird. The rat is innocent.
What the fuck? The rat is innocent? Are you... What? What kind of fucking dialogue is this? Oh, man. Okay. Stop disgracing me by calling what you say bird. I am no mere bird. I am the Hayabusa, the strongest and most elegant of falcons to sweep Japan. And you reside in my domain, certainly in my way. My apologies, I know you must be hungry, but if you eat meat, I can feed you the food I brought here. Aiden begins to juggle around his groceries, suggesting Hayabusa to his offer. I don't need help from a pitiful human. Who do you make me to be? It appears to show signs of a change of heart. You'll never see it coming. Oh, sorry, wrong game. But I say I've never been presented with such favor before, especially from a human who can understand my speech. This is quite new for me, to say the least. What is your name, human advocate? Yes, my name is Aiden. What is yours? Do you have a name? Do animals actually name themselves? The Hayabusa condescendingly laughs at what it takes to be simple, petty human ignorance. Aiden, get your butt out of the way. It's the circle of life. It's not natural. Well, of course I do. We're animals. You humans think that you're special enough to have your own names, don't you? Aren't you an animal too? But fret not. I'm only being facetious.
My name is Alpha. pleasure to make your acquaintance.
What kind of fucking name is Alpha? My name is Alpha, and I am not the Beta. Please.
The pleasure is mine.
If you are willing to take my offer, I'll gladly help you alleviate your hunger. He like takes out a knife and kills the hawk, and he's like, I'm having this for dinner. However, you can't have this rat. It seems that we have reached an impasse then. The hunt can only be mine to take alone. Nonetheless, I appreciate your sentiment. You have my genuine respect. By your word, I shall not devour the rat. Devour? That sounds harsh and kind of scary. Alright, well then that's settled. I hope I don't see an attack like this in front of me again. Alpha laughs even harder before his reply. How quaint, you understand very little about the essence of nature. This is survival of the fittest. I am the predator of the wild. I have no need for your surveillance, nor your permission. It's my only request for you not to be as violent. I just don't want to see any more violence.
Shall not leave any animals in harm's way.
What a freaking... Ugh. They should have saved the name Alpha for his dog. Sure, you jest. No violence. That's absurd. But no matter. I see that you mean well. You've become more interesting in my eyes. I'll gladly take my leave in peace, though I am certainly will cross paths sometime again.
I shall be watching.
What the fuck? What a creep. He's watching you now? Swooping up a small windstorm. Hayabusa listens to the skies above and ascends himself farther into urban heights. Man, I thought I was gonna be a goner. You really saved me there, pal. Aiden, was it? Yes, that's right. You're very poorly animated. You're not hurt, are you? Yeah, maybe a scratch in this here foot, but nothing too hard for me to handle, you know? Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Well, Mr. Rat, if you're hungry, I can feed you too.
That ain't Stuart. Don't be calling me no rat no more, you hear?
What the fuck? Oh man, this game is so funny. How did it go? Oh my god, if you did not see the first 30 minutes of this game, like, oh my god. I don't know how we went from like that of my awfulness to like the game's just kind of like weirdness to like this. How did, oh my god, wow. Okay, Stuart, that's not an obvious reference at all. Gotta give me proper respect, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'd be happy to take some scraps. Yaffy, if that's too kind. I swear, I gotta owe you one. I never so much discuss behind you, but I can't... Excuse me, what are you saying, Mr. Rat? Item pulls out a couple snacks and gently tosses handful by handful. Its contents to Stuart's way. He begins munching on them happily.
Enjoy.
Hope you like those. They should be okay, right? Aw man, yeah, there's plenty. Him's really, what the shit is wrong with his eyes? You know how to eat, but you gotta stop talking with your mouth full. Also, I'm starting to talk like the mouse, oh god. Stuart allows a mouthful of cheese and crackers before attempting to make a statement. I'm a bad habit, you know, rat things, what I do.
This is where we part ways.
Okay. I've got to do some more testing.
Wait a minute. Part ways?
We've only just met. A rat like me is not too shabby to come by. Look, I do with other animals, that's what you're looking for. There's another group of birds around here that parks my home, you know? Aiden proceeds to ruminate his thoughts and decides to take the chance. Alright, I can't say I'm not interested. Lead the way, Stuart. Oh yeah, you won't be disappointed. We won't take too long. My inspiration is Joey Wheeler from Yu-Gi-Oh, by the way. And none of that real Yu-Gi-Oh shit. I like the abridged series. Stuart guides Aiden further into the park to look for the aforementioned birds. What will they find next? Thank you very much for playing the demo. We hope you enjoy it. Oh, that's the demo. Okay. Follow us on Twitter at Animal Vengeance or subscribe to our newsletter, AnimalVengeance.com. If you haven't enjoyed... Where's the vengeance part of this game? What a weird game. Oh my god. What the heck did I just play? Holy shit, this game is like... I don't even know where to begin with this. It's like... slightly edgy, but like not edgy, but like trying to throw a political message in there, and please sit back and enjoy the main menu theme of Animalia Vengeance. Well, I guess I'd like to apologize for the first half an hour of this stream where I was acting like a total slob eating that food, but you know. Okay, so thoughts on this game. First off, I guess like most of the art is pretty consistent, quote unquote. Nothing seems too out of place. Some of the animals obviously look really out of place. Like the mouse and the dogs. Well, the mouse is way out of place, and the dogs, like, they kind of get a pass from me. I still don't think they like fit in too well artwork wise, but kind of crazy that like that rat showed up the way it did and looked the way it did. I don't know, especially from this main menu screen, like they look like normal animals. But anyway, I don't know about the story per se. I think maybe it wasn't to my taste, but like it was like way too heavy-handed with like the political stuff. Like I would be fine if they like eased into it, you know? Like I understand like you might need to build up what kind of person this character is, but like I don't know. It just kind of like came off the wrong way. I'm for the political message. Like I believe in that stuff too, you know? But like it's just I don't know. I don't even know if a political message is the right word. The social message, I guess. I don't know. It's a societal thing. I don't know. I might be using political in an incorrect context, but yeah. There were a few spelling errors. It was kind of like hard to read at times, just because I think my own incompetence, but also just because like this dialogue wasn't that like interesting in my opinion. It wasn't like there were parts where it was like full of, like had flavor to it and it was interesting, like the scene where they're like eating the meat, and then like the animal talking scenes were pretty fun. But also Aiden just seems like this weird he seems like way too serious. I don't know. It's just like no one in their right mind should act like this, you know, like, or acts like this anyway. I know it's a visual novel and it's fantasy, so like, you know, I can suspend my disbelief, but I don't know, it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. It didn't feel very, like, natural. Like, some of this dialogue feels really forced and, like, I don't know. I feel like you should just kind of make it more of a natural thing. I'm fine with the character being having the traits that he has. You gotta make it, you know, a little more believable, in a sense. Yeah, other than that, like, it has good writing, I have to say. Like, if it's not my personal taste, like, I like really detailed scientific kind of, I mean, it wasn't that detailed in the science stuff, but like details about what they're doing and stuff is pretty nice if you're into that sort of thing. I don't know, I'm a little, it's kind of a mixed bag for me. Maybe someone else will like this. I had fun playing it though. So yeah, just work on those spelling errors, maybe try to rewrite some lines of dialogue. I don't know, but I can't really say. So it's what it is, you know. Anyway, I know Lily said she'd be back, but I'm probably gonna end the stream now because I'm almost to the 2-hour mark, and I'm a bit tired, and I want to just lay down for a bit. So yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out this game down below. They had all those links in the credits, so you can check them out there too. But if you want to download the game and play it yourself, maybe the choices, I would actually like to see more choices. It's kind of like hard to like ingest all that dialogue, but like I would like to have like Aiden kind of like we just like more like things to say or interact with, I guess. I don't know. It seems very like the novel part is very heavy, which it's fine if you want to go that way. It just feels like the choices are forced in at that point though. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So maybe it just needs more development time. You know, it's a demo, so I'm pretty forgiving about a bunch of stuff. So yeah, I can't really. I know I was making fun of it a lot, and I was just kind of. I like to have fun when playing these visual novels, but yeah. Anyway, I feel really bad for the beginning of the video, that first half an hour section. So I'll probably like write a disclaimer later and say, hey, if you want to like skip to like actual serious kind of stuff, then here. Even though I make a lot of dumb jokes. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys later. And yeah, take care.